Welcome to Happy Place Aquatics. So we're gonna take a look around the fish room today. I did some things. Went to the fish store. Picked up these beautiful guys. I got two of them. They're jaguar cichlids. That's what I'm told. And down here we have more babies in here. You're gonna be hard to spot because they are tiny, but there are more. As you can see, there are littles flying around in here, but there are some very littles in here. So there's that. And down here on the bottom, let me get a little light on the subject here. There's this guy. He was looking sick. So I took him out of his tank and put him down here. I'm going to feed him and treat him. Looked like he had a parasite. I don't think he did. Just his stomach was sunk in and I didn't like it. As you can see, saltwater tanks are still empty. I know. I bought other fish, but I didn't buy those fish. I have a certain store I want to go to. I'll get there. I picked these two guys up. Pretty decent looking fish. I like the albino in them. Also picked up these two guys. These guys are going to be hard to see. So let's fix that. Put a little light on the subject, shall we? There we go. Pretty fish. I like that little guy right there. He's pretty cool. I like the colors on him. I picked up some other fish too, but they're in a different tank. We'll get there in a second. I'm doing this one-handed, so please forgive me. That guy is new right there. That guy is new. She is new. She was holding. I removed her baby. She may still have one or two in her mouth. I couldn't get them all. I did my tank maintenance last night and I posted the videos. Guys, that I can't explain how upset I am that how dirty that filter was. That's just a shame on me. And that fish right there is holding. That's fun. I'm gonna have to catch that one. We'll come down here. See these guys? I have babies right there. You see the little guy? There's one there, just swam out. And there's one over here. He just hustled. Of course, I got my little guy right there. This is in my 125 African tank. Man, you guys need to relax. These new fish over here are so stressed out, it's not funny. I don't want them to be stressed out. But, see, my African cichlids are doing good. I don't see anything floating, so that's always a bonus. Or anything dead laying in the back in the weeds. I get two places in my tank. I always have to, this tank I have to check for dead fish. One is right back there in that corner. And the other one is typically floating at the top. I have neither. We come to this tank and that guy is new. At the fish store, the wife's seen it. She's a sucker for parrotfish. I have 4 of them now. I might have to get her own tank for parrotfish. There are new fish in this tank other than the parrotfish, but they are hiding. There are 7 electric blue acara babies. Yeah, there they are. They're in the back. Right back there. I had them in quarantine. I didn't show them. It's kind of me doing my own private little thing there. Not everybody needs to see everything all the time. And there's a new one. Look at my pleco. May be hard to see, but there's a bristlenose right there. That's a beautiful specimen too. That is one of my breeding ones. They breed like crazy in that tank. I love it. As you can see, we are at Severum and Oscars. They're all right here. These fish. Interesting fact, that fish and this fish are the same fish. Same species. But they don't have spots. This one does. Go figure. It's like this one and this one are sold to me as green Severums. That one's a turquoise. That one's a green. So there's got to be something going on. And these guys have a clutch of eggs again. You can see them right there on the side of the rock. And as I can see, they are not doing very well. They're not going to survive. Maybe some of them will. So, we shall see. Guys, I know I've been saying it for about a month and a half, but tonight we are building it. My wife is currently taking a nap, so when she is done, we are going to get busy. We have Daisy, my Lutino Oscar, not an albino. If she was albino, she'd have solid red eyes. There'd be no black. She has black. Up close and personal of Daisy. She doesn't care. She's blind in one eye. I'm pretty sure it's on her left side of her body. And down here we have Sir Ludwig. There we go. Say hi, buddy. Beautiful fish. I'm an Oscar guy. Have been. First time I seen one, I wanted one, and I have some. I've had a bunch actually. I've had 5 total. And then this guy. Look at that fish. He had the craziest markings when he was little. He did not look like he does right now. But absolutely stunning fish. I tell you what, if you have a canister filter on a lower tank, I learned this yesterday, if you have a canister filter on a lower tank like I do down here, they are a bear to start. I mean, they just don't want to start. But I got it going. It took me about 10 minutes or so, and she was up and running. I don't like the light on one side of the tank. It bothers me. Put her over the middle. It makes it look a little better to me. Actually, I love this tank. This is just a tank of misfit fish. Hey, let's try something. Let's see if they'll eat. I'm sure they will. I feed all my cichlids extreme cichlid peewee until they get bigger, and then they get the middle size. It's not actually like the big fella or nothing. It's just might actually be the big fella. But here we go. Typically don't feed them on camera. Actually put in a little bit too much food. But there are some over here that are going to come and eat, and this won't last long. You won't see any of this food in 5 or 10 minutes. It'll all be gone. We've got to feed these guys down here. I'll try to feed these guys over here. I just don't know if they're going to eat. These guys have been fed already. The jaguars have not. They'll probably get fed tomorrow. So, but